Wanted to do something just a little different this time for this video. And I wanted to talk about three meme coins that I see constantly in the news. If you have been paying attention to the news and any of the meme coin hype that has been going on over the past several months, some of these names will come as no surprise. The first one is going to be Bitcoin Hyper, and then Pepenode, and then Little Pepe. So before anybody should invest in anything, please do your own research. I am barely involved in any of these projects, and I do not invest more than I feel comfortable losing. That being said, this is not financial advice. And these are more of a fun to have, high risk, potentially high reward. And I do say potentially, because some of these projects have a lot to prove if they are going to last beyond the pre-sale time. So to begin with, we have Bitcoin Hyper. Bitcoin Hyper is a layer 2 to Bitcoin. It is built on the Solana virtual machine, which gives it a high programmability platform for engineers, for developers, for companies to build on. The SVM has been out with Solana because it's the Solana virtual machine. So Bitcoin Hyper is unique in that way because it is built on Solana, where the other two coins, I believe, are both built on Ethereum. I could be wrong about Pepenode. So with Bitcoin Hyper, how it works is interesting. I'll give it that. I am skeptical of the coin for the simple fact that there is a bridge required. So how it all works is that if you decide that you want to use Bitcoin Hyper, which is promising faster speeds, which is something that Bitcoin suffers from, with the amount of transactions per minute that are allowed on the Bitcoin network. With Bitcoin Hyper, you have a tremendous amount of bandwidth for transactions, and so that is one of the big selling points. So how it works with Bitcoin Hyper is that you deposit your Bitcoin in a special address that is monitored by the canonical bridge. And when you go to spend your Bitcoin Hyper, it wraps that Bitcoin and uses that as part of the transaction. So the nice thing is that your Bitcoin always stays on layer 1. It always stays within the Bitcoin network. It is, when being spent or traded or however you're going to use it, it is wrapped, whatever the amount is, and then exchanged through their network. So recently we had the Shibarium attack on their bridge. So the Shiba Inu coin, the Shibarium is their bridge, where I think it was $2.4 million worth of Ethereum was stolen. And that was all because of a bridge. So I have some huge skepticism with Bitcoin Hyper, and they have a lot to prove. That being said, they are raising a tremendous amount of money. There is a lot of excitement around this coin. They're sitting at $18 million already raised. So you have big players coming in. over 18 days, there was $418,000 contributed in this pre-sale. And one of the nice things about pre-sales is that you get to enjoy some of the benefits. So if you decide that you are going to stake the coin, you get a higher percent of return. There is a caveat with that you will not be able to pull those coins out when the coin goes live because of the unstaking delay. So, again, I have mixed feelings, and this is why I say do not invest more than you are willing to lose. But if you are going to invest, during the pre-sale is one of the better times. Next up is Pepenode. So Pepenode is unique. I personally like the idea of the gamification of it. Whether that stands up to the test of time, who knows? Because one of the cool things about it is that you get to build kind of a mining farm. So as you can see in the animation, here he's building a server. And then you can upgrade facility, you can buy miners, which is super cool. I love that gamification side of it. But that's about it. The whole concept behind it is just kind of interesting. I don't see long-term growth with this. I will say though, let me go back to the home. Right now, your staking rewards are at about 925%, which is massive. So again, please do your own research. This is not financial advice. If you were to invest now, don't invest more than you're willing to lose, but that's a tremendous amount of staking rewards. To almost 10x your money before the coin goes live is quite interesting. In terms of a timeline, I believe they are waiting until phase 3 of the project to actually have the gamification in place. Right now, we're in phase 1. This is they might still be in the first round of pre-sale, which is why the staking rewards are so high. So they have a lot to prove. They have a lot to prove. They have raised quite a bit of money, almost $1.5 million, which is awesome. For a first round, that's pretty awesome. So that's kind of Pepenode in a nutshell. And then last up is Little Pepe. Little Pepe is riding such a tremendous hype wave right now. They have raised over $26 million at this point, and their hype is continuing to climb. And that might be all that it is. So it says, enter a new world order with Little Pepe, where the unstoppable force of meme meets their home in low cost. My personal opinion, I don't fully understand Little Pepe. But if you are interested in meme coins and seeing if one is going to 100x your investment, there are some interesting choices out there. And Little Pepe has a ton of money behind it, a ton of momentum. But again, don't invest more than you are willing to lose. All of that said, if I were to rank each one in terms of my own personal hype, I would land on Pepenode as my number one out of these three, and then maybe Little Pepe, just for the simple fact that there is so much hype driving uh, driving the way forward with it. I'm not sure when this coin is set to launch, but and then Bitcoin Hyper, the bridge scares me, but there is a lot of hype behind this as well. So I hope that you found this video informative in some way. And yeah, I think if we end up getting a meme coin season, I think that there could be some huge potential. But with each one of these, you can't even pull your coins out, and so all of these are pre-sales. Your coins are locked up, and even if there was a meme season at this point, you wouldn't be able to take advantage of it. So if that's kind of a downer part of that, but yeah, I hope you found this interesting, in the least, because there is some potential here. There is some uniqueness. There is some industry. There is some investor hype behind all of this. And so, yeah, thank you for watching. And if you are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. And I will see you in the next one. See ya.